Where I am now, better than before, through those open doors. Where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place, until the morning breaks. Where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, the FYI Radio Show, with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live at WMVA 88.9 FM studio, WGPL 1350 studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page or Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton's Facebook page. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others. Just before I do that, if you want to hear us all over the world, all you have to do is go to 1350am.com, 1400am.com, go to church webcast, click and listen live. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors. Let's welcome WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace 95.3 WPCE 1400 WMVA 88.9. Good morning.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we promise we'll shout you out.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. We have 2 channels over there on YouTube. It's Cristo Records 1, Cristo Records 1, and FYI Radio Show host, Yolanda Hinton. If you like, share, comment, subscribe, we promise when we see your name, we'll shout you out.
You promise.
Promise.
Shout out.
Mr. E, it is hump day, Wednesday, the middle of the week.
That's right. It's hump day. It's the middle of the week. It's cold outside. And it's supposed to get high of, 41 today?
52.
52 degrees today, but it's a Wednesday, and the weatherman says it's going to go back down. It's 38 degrees right now, and it's partly sunny. So it's a wonderful hump day. So, it's winter time, so put your coat, put your hat on, and guess what? Do what you got to do.
Absolutely. We're glad to hear from you all. Thank you all. So many of you all are chiming in, coming on, and we're blessed by you. But today we have a wonderful show. This is FYI Radio Wednesday segment. What's under the hat? Issues concerning men. And FYI Radio Show special guest today is Dr. Earl Bynum.
Doctor.
Author of Still Standing. And we want to say good morning to you, Dr. Bynum.
Good morning to you both.
I tell you what, it's so good to have you on. Earl, we have followed you for ages. I remember first seeing you at Tidewater Bible Way Temple, and you were doing music, and they actually had a workshop. And you were there. We had Peggy Britt. A lot of people were there, and I was like, wow. You definitely are a great singer, minister of music, creator. You are author now. You have done so many things, and it is very, very fitting for you at this time to, come out as an author to tell your story. Did I cover everything besides you being a family man, being a giver to the community? You love your church. You've been such a kind individual. Every time I've met you and talked with you, you just really show that respect, and you just carry yourself so well. And so if I missed anything, this is your time to tell us a little bit more about Dr. Earl Bynum.
Wow. Well, I've been doing this a long time, so I I am thankful and grateful that God did allow me to do a 30-day devotional. Of course, I've had 23 world tours in the
Wow.
countries of Spain, Italy, Denmark, um, Japan, and Spain, and God has blessed me to do those things, and also be a booking agent to send other artists over. So I've done that for probably 15 years. So I've also sent over the Chicago Mass Choir, Kathy Taylor, Lemmy Battles that sing "I Got It, Holy Ghost Power," and so
Yeah.
many others. So God has blessed me to do that as well. And of course, the executive minister music at the Mount. This is my
Yes.
17th year, Mount Lebanon Missionary Baptist Church, and it's a Mount Global Fellowship of Churches now in Brown. So, God has done so much. Black Men Rock, thank God for them, and Latrice, um, because of being honored that last year, a Stellar winner,
Yes.
a Dove Award nominee. Um, the Mount Choir, of course, won a Stellar, and I've
Absolutely.
been nominated probably 7 times now. And God has just keep doing things. Got my own label. My son is on the label, Hassan Bynum, and got another a young man named Andrew Kirk for CCM Artists on the label, and have now partnered with another label out in California, in Northern California, called 50 Something Records. So 50 Something Records and my record label, Elway Entertainment, which is all spelled backwards, we are now in partnership signing independent people who are looking for that next step.
That
So
is
God is good.
marvelous. What made you go into music in the first place? Did it start very young?
Mom and
Oh,
dad, dad was in what we
really?
call the gospel travelers back in
Oh,
the day. And those who used to go to Booker T. Washington High School concerts back in the day, they know about it. They know. The gospel travelers was back there when Mildred Clark and the Melody Airs used to come through from St. Louis, and the Pilgrim Jubilees, and so many others. And my dad then was in a group called the Gospel Travelers, and my mom was in a group called the Sunbeam Singers, which is like the Caravan. So both of them on
wow.
weekends had, engagement. So I had the opportunity to see who I'm gonna go with this weekend. I'm gonna go with her. I'm gonna go that. And that's really how I got in it. And music was always a part of our house. And I loved going to church. I went to church so much on my own because the church is 3 blocks from our house, a Pentecostal church, that my mom had to stop me from going to church. It made me want to go to school. I
Oh,
loved church,
wow.
because that was the kind of church that I grew up in. The pastor, like, if they saw any gift in you, they threw you out there. So they done
Yes.
threw me on the piano. I might be playing in C, they singing in F. We don't know, but if we see the gift, play son.
All right.
I want to say good morning to this great, 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 great guy, great man, this great fellow. I go back so long with him, Miss Hinton, that when Earl first got out there and made his first hit, there was a little short lady came to the radio station. Earl, I will never forget it. She came to the radio station and read me up one side, came back down on the other side, and the rest is history. I want to say congratulations to you. I want to say congratulations because, listen, you doing a wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful job out there. Tell our listening audience how far up the charts are you now?
How far what?
Up the charts.
Oh, well, I did have a song. It's actually during COVID that reached as high as number 21 on the Billboard chart. And thank God for that. And we didn't even know, that song was just, hey, let's just see. A young man heard the song. He was a promoter on the contemporary Christian side of music. And he heard it and he said, man, I like this song. He said, you need to put this out. I said, well, you need to work it. He said, well, I'm a contemporary Christian promoter on radio that side. I said, well, you better learn the gospel because you said you liked it.
All
He
right.
started working the record and learning the people through COVID. He learned who the announcers and program directors were on the gospel side. And through COVID in 2020, 2021, I never forget it, he worked that record and we got it high 21
Oh, wow.
with that record, and that was Terrence Howell of Revival Music out of Franklin, Virginia, by way of Chesapeake.
Absolutely.
You know, when you begin to talk about family and your dad in music and your mom in music, and being at Booker T. Washington High School, my grandfather started the Golden Gate Quartet out of Berkeley, and yes, they sung up and down Booker T and all over the area. So that we come from a great background of
Yes,
musicians
and we cannot forget Ruffner Middle School.
That's
A
right.
lot went on at Ruffner.
Really?
Yeah, Ruffalo was one of
Oh,
them.
every weekend, and you had the food trucks out there. I still
Oh,
remember
wow.
because my dad them used to sing a lot with the gospel gent.
Yes, yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes, some good
You
times.
you gonna tell how old you are pretty soon,
I
Earl.
know, right? And look, in February, I'm having a birthday, y'all. In February 16th, I will be 60. I'm
How
excited that
wonderful.
God is allowing me to come back around again. So I'll be 60, especially with me going through prostate cancer and
Yes.
radiation, and I'm yet still standing.
You
Which
still
is the
standing.
name of my devotion.
And
Amen.
I want to talk about that right now. Still standing. What inspired the title?
Well, it was like, wow, God, going through this process and God brought you out. The word is true. He'll never leave you nor forsake you. And we
Yes.
know that by His stripes we are healed. So to go through that process, I know now what it feels like. And the crazy part is, I grew up in a Pentecostal church where we used to have testimony service,
Yeah.
and everybody would get up and say, let me tell you what the Lord has done.
Yes.
And I ain't have no testimony like that. Now I got a
You got a testimony.
So
Woo.
out of that came this devotional, a 30-day devotional. It's a powerful devotional that fuels your faith and builds, your faith and remind you that no matter the challenge, God still will hold
Yes.
you up. That's what it's about. So it's a 30-day devotional called Still Standing. It is available on Amazon, but I am asking people that if you want to support it, go to earlbynum.com. Earlbynum.com, because we have Still Standing t-shirts and sweatshirts and the book there as well.
Oh, that is marvelous. Still standing. To look at you, Earl, people would probably say he's never been through anything. He's
Oh,
got it going on and stuff like that. But I can imagine some of the things that you write about were some of the moments when things didn't seem or feel that great. Tell us a little bit about the downside of the journey wherein you really had to pull on the Savior.
oh my God. Yeah. There were times I didn't know. People don't even know. I was in the hospital through that process one time for at least 3 days. And I was hurting so bad. I
Mm.
said, Lord, just come and take me. I
Wow.
literally did say that. I
Yes.
said, God, just come and take me. They had did a biopsy and they had did it like once and couldn't find anything, so they went down again
Mhm.
and they went through my chest
Oh,
for whatever
wow.
reason, and probably shouldn't have did a double take on what they did and not finding what they were trying to find.
Yes.
And I believe that they didn't find whatever they were looking for because God
Go ahead on,
was
preacher.
doing even in the process. But because of that, I ended up in the hospital and I was there for 3 days and the pain, and then the radiation. You lose weight, you lose muscle, and the bones hurt, and so even now it's a daily process. People see me on stage, they say, "Man, you were just going in worship on stage." I said, "Yeah." When I'm up there, I said, "God is me and you." When I come home, I
Yes.
said, "God, where you
Earl, by you, Dr. Earl, Dr. Bynum, by you being in the music business and being a King's kid, how do you hold on to your faith and not get caught up in the riffraff? Because there's a lot of mess going on out there in the music world, on stages, on tours. How do you hold on to your faith?
Well, you know what? I said to my son this morning, I said, listen, we have to learn to guard our heart and our mind. Guard our heart and our mind, regardless of what's going on, and stay focused on what God has already said.
Yeah.
We can get distracted. And the thing is, sometimes we lose focus of our purpose. Purpose don't lose focus of us.
Yes.
So
Say
we
that
have
again.
to
Say that again. Say that again.
stay focused.
Yes. Absolutely. I tell you what, Earl, tell us some of the people that have inspired you and made an impact so you could do the things that you did and also write still standing.
Well, first I got to say my mom and my dad. I lost my dad 2 years ago,
Yes.
and my dad was one of my greatest supporters. And of course, my mom. People may not know this, but out of all these years I've been traveling, my mom and dad may have missed maybe 20 of my concerts. I would look up and I'm in Philadelphia and looking in the audience. They done drove to Philly, or they done, they would
Yes.
support. So they have been my strongest supporters. And for a while, my mom would work the merch tables when I'm doing stuff, and even to the day, me and my mom still, just 2 weeks ago, we got on a flight and we went to New Orleans,
Oh, wow.
and
Yes.
to spend time with my sister. So my mom and my dad has been my strongest motivation and supporters, I would say. But growing up musically, the Hawkins, James
Oh,
Cleveland,
wow. Yes.
Thomas Whitfield, the late Thomas
Yes.
Whitfield, of course. That is the kind of music I grew up on listening and enjoying. So that really inspired me. Of course, Richard Smallwood, and we can go on. There's so many more. And even in today's time, you got the Kim Burrells and the Dottie
Yes.
Peoples, and people may not know, but Dottie is my godmother.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
it's like just so many inspirations. And my city, my school recently honored me in the
yes.
Hall of Fame, even in my city, for the high school and the city of Franklin. So God has just been showing himself mighty.
Absolutely. Tell us how we can get the book again. And as a matter of fact, we're going to support you. FYI, we're going to order 5 books for our audience to give away during the
Don't play
holiday
with me.
season. Yes, we are. But tell our audience again how they can get your book, Still Standing.
You can go to Amazon.com and look for it, but I prefer you to
Okay.
go to EarlBynum.com.
Okay.
Simple, EarlBynum.com. That's EarlBynum.com. And if you want a t-shirt, sweatshirt, get it. If you see me in the street and you got the book in the car, holler, I'll sign it right there. We can be in the food line. I don't care where we are. I'll
Absolutely.
book. So please, please, please.
So, Earl, are you going? I know you're going on tour musically. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But as far as the book, are you going and signing in different places? Tell us about that.
Yes, yes, we're taking the book. You're asking outside of the tour, am I?
Outside. Okay, so it's going to be a musical tour first, right?
Yes, it's a musical tour, but I'm taking the book on tour.
Oh,
with me.
how
However,
marvelous.
if
Uh-huh.
anybody wants to book me to come to their church or their event, because I do panels and all of that kind of stuff,
Yes.
they can do that. But I can also come to your church and talk about the
Oh,
book
wow.
and sign the book. We can do anything you want to do. We can set up and make it just about the book. So I'll come and do that as well. Or I'll sing and sell.
Oh,
You mean to tell me your schedule is that available that Earl would drop by?
not with this tour, though. Tell us about the tour.
With the tour, I'm excited about the tour. It's my first tour in the U.S.
Yes.
I've done a lot of international travel, but my first tour in the U.S. It's called Praise with the Stars. It's Praise with the Stars Christmas Tour. And people may not know, but Praise with the Stars is an organization that started during the Stella Awards, and it's about 15 influencers
Wow.
on this board. And Praise with the Stars was about helping independent artists.
Mhm.
And they made me the chair of the board. And I'm
Yes.
like, wow,
Yes.
So Praise with the Stars decided to put on a tour. Bishop Calvin Norton is in charge of the tour. So on this tour is Bishop Calvin Norton. Of course, you have Tiffany Coleman. You have Tim Person, who is one of the top artists right now. You have the Brooklyn All Stars. You have
Wow.
LeBron Bynum. You have James Fortune. You got Bacardi Cortez, And all of us are going across the country, and we start literally next Thursday. We start this tour off in Atlanta, and we got 2 shows in Atlanta. We leave Atlanta, we go to Augusta. We leave Augusta, we go to Whitesville, North Carolina. And on third Sunday, y'all, the 21st, please don't forget, the 21st, which is third Sunday in December, at 6 o'clock, doors open at 5 o'clock, we will be at First Calvary Baptist Church, downtown Norfolk.
Yeah.
Right
What?
Attic Theater.
Yeah.
Attic Theater.
All right.
813 Henry Street. Yes. Tickets are $20 in advance. So get your advance tickets, but they're $35 at the door. We want to see you there. You can go to Eventbrite, put in Praise with the Stars, and look up the Christmas tour Norfolk. And $20 in advance, $35 at the door. First Calvary, right behind Attic Theater, 813 Henry Street on the 21st.
Oh,
at
wow.
6 o'clock.
How marvelous.
You listen to FYI Radio Show with our host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. I want to say hello to some of our friends, our guests that are joining us.
Yeah.
Tracy Porter, good morning. LaWanda Tilley, good morning. Sheila Robbins, good morning. Thank you so very, very much. And a host of others. Our special guest is none other than Dr. Earl Bynum. And again, we want to say good morning to you, sir.
So, Earl, go ahead, Earl.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, I just wanted to again let people know that we are going to support Dr. Bynum. We're going to get books. We're going to be giving away books, FYI, to our audience, our listeners. You all can be a part of that giveaway. This is our time of giving, and we have so many wonderful things for those that have supported us. And we are definitely going to have Earl's book available for you all. And there are plenty of people, Earl, that need to hear a word of inspiration, and they need to hear your story. A lot of people are going through the same things, but you're going through it with such grace, and that's one of the things that people need to see. So we just want to encourage our audience to, make sure you follow up, go to earlbynum.com, get the book, go to the concerts. And what other ways can our audience support you, Earl?
Yes, you can support me on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, it's Earl Bynum, EarlBynum. If you're on Facebook, go to Earl Bynum Music. That's Earl Bynum Music. You would see one with Earl Bynum, which is a face of me and my mother. But the Earl Bynum Music is the artist page. Of course, YouTube, you can pull up the real Earl Bynum. But again, Instagram, Earl Bynum, and Facebook, Earl Bynum Music. And I'm going to do something even too, Pastor Yolanda. If anyone goes there and inbox me, and I find it on Instagram and one on Facebook, and you say you heard me on you all's show today, I'm going to send you a surprise.
Oh,
The
wow.
surprise is either going to be the book or a cash app.
Oh, that is amazing.
Well, my Cash App is Pastor Ed Everett. So
You can't enter. You are.
Because this is the holiday.
Yeah,
We need
yeah.
Black people. So definitely, whoever goes there, I'm serious. Hey, but you gotta say that you heard it on this
FYI.
show today.
yeah.
Absolutely. Earl, what can we expect from this tour? I mean, you have some fabulous singers, and you all are great artists. What can we expect? What are people looking for? How is it going to be styled? Is it going to be a Christmas thing, or just good gospel music?
Yeah, some of the artists will be singing whatever their Christmas music is, along with some of their greatest hits.
Oh,
So
wow.
you'll hear a little bit of everything for this Christmas tour. And again, this is our first tour. And going into 2026, we will take this tour, and of course, it won't be a Christmas tour, but we'll start planning to take it across the country. So we'll go to the South, the Midwest, and things like that, and just keep growing the tour. But our thing is, we want to be able to bless people and have them walk away feeling better than they did when they came in.
Absolutely. Now, tell us a little bit about when you do go overseas. What is that tour like? You've gone for many years. Do they treat you well? How is it?
Oh my God. Most people will come with me, and then other artists I sent over, they'll be like, man, You're the Michael Jackson. Literally, I've been going so much, I guess we've done so many tours over there, especially in the northern and southern Italy, that I can go into a city and be like,
Oh, wow.
they have your big posters up on the billboards. I mean, they do it like
Yes.
you were, say, a A-list major artist here in the U.S. And that, because to them, it's funny, when I first started going over almost 25 years ago, they didn't know the name Kurt Franklin and Fred Hammond and all that. And I'm like, no, I don't know him, but I had to find out, over there, most of those persons there are, they're Catholic and the Pope and all of that. So they celebrated and listened to gospel music during the Christmas season, where we listen to it all the time. So they only listen during the December month and Christmas season. So gospel music to them was their holiday music for December of Christmas, celebrating the holiday. So it has been an amazing time, and the food, that's a whole nother level. Well, I love going because I lose weight going over there. They cook everything so fresh and with olive oil, and and most of the things you go to, if you go to a restaurant, someone owns the restaurant, but the mama or the grandmama is the cook, and they made their own pasta.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing.
Earl, takes a few minutes. We have about 3 or 4 minutes left before we go. Take a few minutes and encourage those who are going through some hard times in this Yuletide season, who has to go through some heartaches or some sickness in their body, and encourage them about still standing.
Well, let me say, can't nobody beat you being you. You are the greatest. And as I said before, you got to guard your heart. And let me say this. I know there even though I got a 30-day devotional, day 21 talks about there's oil on your life.
Wow.
And the thing is, you may not always see it, but there is oil on your life. And of course, we go through so much, but you are made to carry what you have. So every battle, every fear, every closed door, don't worry. They all press something precious out of you. And you got to believe that. You got to keep believing. People often ask me, how do you do it? You've had people ask, how do you keep going? The answer is simple. I'm anointed to do this.
Yes.
You are anointed to do this. Not because of talent, not because of our gifts, not because of connections, but because God has called us and covered us and crushed us in a way that produces oil. So know that you have oil on your life.
I feel like I want to shout right about now. You got me, boy. I got to get to you, Dr. Earl Bynum. My God. Give us some contact information, please.
Yes. You can reach me. Go to earlbynum.com. Again, earlbynum.com for the merch. If you want to book me, simply earlbynummusic.com, and I'll be glad to come. Don't forget the social media handles. You can get me there. Instagram is Earl Bynum, Facebook Earl Bynum Music. And again, thank you both for having me. It's a joy to be with you anytime. So I'm grateful. And don't y'all be sleeping on Pastor and Yolanda. Yolanda is an artist and do her own thing too. Now don't y'all play. Because I came up listening to you. So don't think we walking on your shoulders too.
I want to say one of our clients that's on our show said, good morning. I invite you out to Dunamis Christian Center, 6148 Jefferson Avenue in the city of Newport News. So, hey.
To do your book.
To do that book signing.
Book signing. I tell you what, we're gonna.
I'm just saying.
We got to get this. We'll get the information to you, Earl. We're gonna see you on the 15th on our social media podcast live. We're gonna go a little bit more into what you're writing, your tours and things. And we're blessed by you. We're getting ready to order your books as soon as we get off the air. And we want to thank you for all you do and who you've been to us in our life. God bless you, Earl, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Love you, cuz.
Love y'all.
Bye-bye.
All right, now. We're going to see you all on Fun Friday. Be blessed.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. Our special guest has been none other than Dr. Earl Bynum. For more information, give us a call at 757-714-7861. That's 757-714-7861. Or you can email us at fyradioshow@gmail.com. Don't forget to join us on Friday for issues concerning women right here on WGPL 1350, WMBA 88.9, and on all social media platforms. Have a wonderful, wonderful hump day.
All right, all right. I tell you what, we want to thank our special guest, Dr. Earl Bynum. Got a lot going on. The book is still standing. You all can see him again on our FYI After Dark on December the 15th at 6 p.m. We'll be on Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook Live, TikTok. And he's going to share a little bit more about the process of writing this devotional, about some of the things that he experienced as he went through prostate cancer, and just his journey as a whole. You'll hear more and more about that. So look, you all be blessed with some other upcoming shows. We have author Rhonda Driver. Now she'll be on the 12th. We're going to do a little switcheroo. She's not going to be able to do that Monday, but she will be on the 12th. Earl Bynum will be on the Monday on the 15th. Her and a panel of ladies, Miss D, talking about her new book. Around the Town, Everette, Hot Topics, Yolanda Hinton, Real Estate, Chris Hinton, Cryptocurrency, Jason Baker, of course, our Wednesday segments, Men's Issues, and Fun Friday is coming up, and we want you all to join us then. So look, be blessed, and also the recipients of our time of giving, we will inbox you, let you know that you all, Sheila Robbins, all you all wonderful people that have been chosen as our supporters, we will contact you. So look, Ms. Lee's going to tell you how you can be a special guest sponsor or intern with FYI.
To be a special guest sponsor intern of the most talked about radio show, all you got to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861, or you can inbox us at whatever Facebook page, Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton's Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page, or you can email us. If you'd like to be in our audience, just email us your email, and we email you back at FYIRadioshow@gmail.com. Thank you so very, very much, and listen, join us on Friday, all right?
All right. You all have a wonderful day. We'll see you on Fun Friday. Bye now.